My Scorpio-Sagittarius cusp collective of energy. Welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your general energy and cosmic tarot reading and spread. I hope that this live finds you in the highest vibration possible, and I thank you guys so much for all the love that you do show here on my channel. For checking me out off of YouTube, on Instagram at Cusp of Roses, and for requesting personal readings here. I am super excited for this reading for you all, and again, I hope that this live finds you in the highest vibration possible. I do have my windows open right now. Okay, so you might hear some breeze, you might hear windows moving or doors kind of creaking, kind of like that. But yeah, it's just a little windy, a little rainy outside, and I kind of like that energy. So, Scorpio Sagittarius, let me get myself together. Go ahead and get started on whatever gratitude practice feels right for you. I am going to do the same, and then we'll see what these cards have to say, okay? All right. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the Scorpio Sagittarius Cusp Collective of Energy here on YouTube. Anyone who maybe has strong Scorpio or Sagittarius in their natal chart and or just feels called to watch this reading, I thank you so much for connecting us all in this moment and for clearing my energy and allowing me to channel the most important messages here for this collective regarding how they're being cosmically influenced, supported, or guided in the now moment. And I thank you so much, Divine, for allowing whatever is most important for this collective to know to come forward through this reading. And we thank you for that guidance, for your grace, your love, your mercy, your protection, the peace that you bring, and your presence with us in this moment. We love you. And so it is. All right. Scorpio Sagittarius, if you're new here to my channel, welcome. Make sure you read through the description box below. It's going to have everything you need to know about this particular reading series and others on my channel so that you are in alignment, at least for me as a reader. Learn out that information. Follow the links. They're all free, okay? Just so that you learn more about yourself, all right? And welcome, and I'm grateful you decided to check me out today. Make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe if you haven't already. And let's get into it. Okay, I'm going to do one more. Okay. Cosmic energy for Scorpio Sagittarius. Wow, that came out really quickly. You have third house energy here with messages, and you have Pluto and transformation that came out together. Pluto being vibration of 11, which is a master number. So you are mastering an aspect of yourself in this season. And then you have the third house in messages. And that might be learning how to either communicate a little bit more effectively, more clearly. Pluto is tethered to that Scorpio energy. So there could be some ending that's happening here for you, Scorp Sag. And a new beginning, okay? That all starts with a message or messages. Okay, maybe it's you, Scorp Sag, sending out messages through this transformation to those that you feel like you need to have an ending with, okay? Or maybe even a new beginning. Vibration of 27 here with the third house. Mind you, we are under a Mercury retrograde, so that is the house of Mercury. Vibration of 27 breaks down into a 9 for my number people. So you do have 9 and 11 here so far. Can I have one more cosmic energy here, Divine, for Scorp Sag? Thank you. And you got earth, element, and stability. So there is this groundedness that's available here to you, Scorp-Sag, okay? Earth element has the vibration of 38, which breaks down into another 11. Look at that. So you have 11, 27, and 11. 11, 9, 11. Very, very powerful energies. It feels almost like there is this ending of a soul cycle here, Scorp-Sag, where you're starting to feel a little bit more stable or grounded in some form of communication that you're either giving out or receiving. Okay, whether this is through your third eye or through your crown chakra, whether this is from those that are around you, okay, or maybe again, like I said, for some of you, it's learning how to better articulate yourself, what you feel, coming from a very stable, grounded energy, as opposed to maybe a more fiery one, I really wanted to say, okay, or emotional one. I also get this energy that you might receive a message regarding stability in some way, okay? Whether this is a job, whether this is from a bank, whether this is from family, okay? From a loved one, maybe a partner wants to talk to you more about stability. For some of you, this could definitely be a partner, okay? But I don't know, it just seems like you had Saturn return that kind of flipped out in the pre-shuffle or while I was doing the gratitude, which is all about gaining more wisdom and coming of age, okay? That's what this transformation feels like it's about, especially with your double 11s here. So you might start seeing 1111 a lot. Let me know how those numbers resonate with you in the comment section below. But it just seems like there is this huge shift in yourself. Yeah, it almost, something about this messages, and I can't stop staring at the hieroglyphics here. It's like where things might have been a little muddy, a little murky as far as communication, and this feels very intimate, okay, especially with the 11s and the 9. Feels very intimate, feels very connected to your faith, your spirituality, 9th house type of energy with that number 9. It's almost like you're starting to get a little bit more grounded and a little bit more stable in your own spiritual nature and your own connection to the divine, to the universe, to the creator, however you want to name it, okay? It's like being rooted in something, right? You see that symbol? The highest point, grounded down, planted, okay? Something also about wherever you're planted right now, Scorp-Sag, might be going through a transformation, and maybe you'll start to get some messages or some synchronicities around that. Take it how it resonates, okay? Let's look into this Pluto, 3rd house, and Earth element energy. Thank you so much, Divine, for these beautiful messages here for Scorp-Sag energies. Tell me more about Pluto, transformation, 3rd house, and Earth element. What does Scorpio-Sagittarius need to know about Pluto, 3rd house, and Earth element? I'm also getting that this Earth element could be a person. You could be dealing with an Earth sign or connected to a lot of Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or maybe the Earth placements that you have in your natal chart are coming into a stable sense. Yeah, you got the 4 of Swords right away here with that transformation. It's coming out of a very, very painful time here, right? Pluto is very cold, okay? Maybe you felt like you were kind of cold. Maybe you felt like you were a little icy, a little iced out here. I'm really getting in the heart chakra, okay? Maybe you iced out a lot of people in order to find peace of mind, okay? In order for you to go through a transformation, I do feel like, Scorp-Sag, you had a deep inner knowing about something shifting internally for you. And it's like, rather than fight it, I think you embraced it here, 4 of Swords. It's like you sat back and you let the divine do what they needed to do. You interpreted the messages, you looked up the synchronicities, you got in tune, you tuned in. Four of Swords. You tuned in. So this transformation could happen. Tell me more about Pluto and transformation here for Scorp-Sag. I love you showing up in your own energy, though, with that Scorpio and Pluto connection, okay? You do have the moon, so your intuition guided you to do some transforming, to do something that does feel a little iced out, isolated, maybe, that you've done on your own here with the moon. It does feel like there was a lot that was revealed to you here with this moon energy through your subconscious. You maybe gained a lot of insight, a lot of truth, a lot of peace, okay? Tell me more about the Four of Swords and the moon. Conversations with the moon. This could have been centered around a relationship, like I said, for some of y'all, okay? With the Lovers. And you got the Ten of Cups. So mind you, the Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords. So you could have experienced a lot of heartbreak, okay? That really transformed who you were as a person. 11, right? At 11 energy. Some of you could be life path number 11 or 9, okay? Life path number 9 or life path number 11. Tell me more about this transformation and this Ten of Cups. Interesting. The King of Cups flipped over in the deck, and then you had the Hierophant that was face down. King of Cups, Scorpio for me as a reader, could also be Piscean energy. And then you got the Hierophant, Taurus. Something was revealed about a commitment. Okay, it's almost like, yeah, something could have been very heartbreaking about a commitment that you were a part of, okay? I think there was a lot that was hidden from you, a lot that was left in the dark. Remember, like I was saying, Pluto's a very dark, cold planet. And with the moon being here, again, it's night. It's not everything is fully illuminated, right? There are some shadow aspects. There are some things that are still unseen or that were unseen. They corrected me. Thank you, Divine. Okay. Some of you, and if you identify with this path, okay, great. If not, no worries, okay? But if you identify with like the twin flame journey, divine counterpart, it's giving that a little bit with this Hierophant and the King of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So maybe there was a transformation in this lover's connection here. The moon also represents the soul, so this could have been energy that your soul has been committed to. This could be also past life. Take it how it resonates, okay? Because Pluto rules generations, right? That's how slow it moves, right? It does a full orbit every 30 years. Maybe even more than that. Yeah, don't quote me on that. It feels like it's generational, though. Like everybody who would be a millennial would have a Pluto in Scorpio. Everybody who would be, what's the one before that, Gen X, would have a Pluto in Sagittarius. Neither here nor there. But, yeah, it just feels a lot going on, a lot that transformed you, whether this was in a love connection and or a connection that you had with the divine here, with the lovers, right? Might have gone through some form of elevation or transformation here with the Ten of Cups, King of Cups, and the Hierophant. Tell me more about this transformation in Pluto. Last message here for Scorp-Sag. Whoa! Ten of Wands, yeah. So you carried the weight of something on your own here. You went through your own transformation. Maybe you tapped into some sort of soul connection that you did have here, Scorp-Sag. Because with that Ten of Wands, it's Yes, it could be the energy of being overloaded, overwhelmed, carrying more than you need to. But it's also a reminder that you have the strength to see it through. Something's coming into completion here. Like this transformation is complete. Oof. That took a while to say, yeah? The transformation is done. It's complete. You've gone through it. Okay, so this would be tapping into past energy. And maybe during this Mercury retrograde, it's a lot of reflection, Four of Swords, reflecting back on this transformation process that you've gone through, right? How heavy that energy was, how dense it was. Again, Pluto is a very dense planet, okay? It's not light and airy. It's very, very solid. But you got through it. Ten of Wands. You saw it through. You carried it to the end. Okay, so congratulations on that transformation there, Scorp-Sag. It definitely wasn't easy, especially with that Ten of Wands there, but you did it, okay? Tell me more about this third house and these messages. What are the messages coming in here for Scorp-Sag? What are the messages? Emperor. Some of you, definitely a relationship or a person, okay? Maybe even just getting messages from a masculine energy, whether this is your own internal masculine talking to you or a masculine outside of yourself, okay? Tell me more about these messages. Got the Strength card. Could be dealing with the Leo, Aries, or another fire sign here. And then you have the King of Swords. Could be an Aquarius as well. Someone who has any of those energies strong in their chart. I feel like you've made the decision. King of Swords. It's like having the strength to make a decision about this Emperor. Or this Emperor is the one making a decision about you. Take it how it resonates, okay? I also get that this Emperor needs strength to communicate something again. It's like they're trying to find the courage to say something, to make a decision, make a choice, send the message, not send the message. Okay? Yeah, this Emperor might be approaching you in this King of Swords energy for those of you connected to that lovers. Okay? And that King of Swords energy would get straight to the facts. Here's what it is. Here's what it's not. Here's what I feel. Not even what I feel, but here's what I think. Here's what I've been thinking. Here's what's on my mind. Okay, you do what you want to do with that, I guess. I don't know. Tell me more about these messages. Justice. Yeah, it's almost like this Emperor knows that they have to say something in order to balance something out or speak on an injustice. The World, yeah, again, it's like some of you, this transformation, this cycle with this Emperor, again, if this is like that higher level with the Hierophant kind of being here, twin flame, divine counterpart, you identify with that, you know, take it. If not, leave it. It's like a cycle has completed within that connection, in that situation with this Emperor, in order to right some sort of wrong and or in order to bring something into balance. So maybe you guys attempting to balance each other out here. It does feel like the Emperor is taking this action or needing to find the strength to speak something, to say something. Okay, King of Swords. Wheel of Fortune, right. Yeah, this is heavy. With the Wheel of Fortune, the World, and Justice. It's oh wow, I just heard that. It's like it's about time. It's like it's about time that this Emperor said something or communicated something to bring this into balance and or to end the cycle. For some of you, Scorp-Sag, you might be in your Emperor energies, acting as the King of Swords, finding the strength to kind of step into your masculine and balance the scales here and bring this cycle to a close. Okay, you could have been on a, you could have been dealing with a karmic cycle, right? Every cycle is really truly karmic, right? Because we learn regardless, right? That's why the books are there with the Wheel of Fortune. We learn regardless. But it feels like either this emperor, if this emperor isn't you, if you identify maybe as an empress, okay? This emperor might be speaking the truth about a cycle that they've been on. Yeah, Three of Swords. Okay, so they're either going to come to you and say something about this Three of Swords, about this karmic wheel that they have been on, saying, okay, I'm done. I'm ready for what I deserve now. Do you see what I'm saying? Time is up, right, on that cycle. Because it might have landed them in the Three of Swords. And then Scorp Sag, if you're the emperor, I mean, apply it how it is, right? Vice versa. You might be wanting to communicate, acting in this King of Swords energy, to say that this cycle of heartbreak, this cycle of karma, either that you've gone through, is now come to an end. You've learned what you needed to learn. Hierophant energy. Okay, you've learned what you've needed to learn. Or that's what this emperor will be saying to you. I've learned what I needed to learn. So we're done with this wheel, right? This hamster wheel almost. Some of y'all, it's just making the decision with the King of Swords and the Strength and the Emperor and the Three of Swords that you will not start another cycle in heartbreak. Okay? With the Hierophant here and the Moon, I almost feel like, Scorp Sag, if this is like someone approaching you, again, wanting to communicate that, you might see that it will end in heartbreak before you even get into it. That's only for some of y'all, okay? Others of you, yeah, this just feels like, okay, I'm done with the Three of Swords. Four of Swords was the first start of your reading. I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to be done with that. I don't want to go through that again. Okay? Interesting. Tell me more about this earth element instability. Yeah, for some of y'all, this emperor's coming towards you, though. I feel like I have to re-clarify that. For a lot of y'all, this emperor will be coming towards you. Tell me more about this earth element, though. Yeah, truth. There we go. Ace of Swords. Finally seeing something clear. Okay, gaining a higher level of consciousness or awareness. Tell me more about this stability. Like I said, for some of y'all, this could all be happening internally. This could be your internal masculine saying, I am done with the Three of Swords. I am done thinking about the heartbreak. I'm done feeling it. I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to take the swords out of my heart, clean them off, learn what I need to learn, and find my truth. Ace of Swords, okay? You then have the King of Wands. Okay? Yeah, a lot of you, this will be you stabilizing in your own energy. You also have the Star card, so more Aquarian energy, and you have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I'm ready to heal. Nine of Wands, wounded, Star card, healing. Ready to get back into your own energy here. You got Sagittarius here with the King of Wands. Transforming. So you might be going through a heavy transformation. I do feel that. And maybe this is your Emperor energy stepping in for your inner Empress, right? Your inner feminine. Taking the action, finding the courage and the strength and the balance between those two vibrations in order for you to move out of this heartbreak, okay? But there's definitely a cycle that is coming to an end or that you're transforming out of. Oh, hold on. Let me stay consistent here. I also get with this earth element, like I was picking up, this earth sign energy. Could be a person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You do have Taurus here with the Hierophant. They could be seeing you differently like this. Again, if for some of y'all, just take it how it resonates. I'm going to bounce between all three of the timelines, okay? This Emperor could be seeing you a little clearly. Ace of Swords, Star, and the King of Wands. Okay? I just heard the word respect. They might respect you. Or they've maybe gained a new level of respect for you and how you carry yourself. King of Wands. Your confidence and or Star card, your ability to stay true to yourself. Your authenticity. King of Wands and the Star are very authentic energies there, okay? Tell me more about this earth element and stability. Yeah, Eight of Cups. Like I said, a lot of you are letting go and walking away from some barriers, maybe some walls you've had up, okay? Finally, maybe opening up some of these wounds that have been festering here with that Nine of Wands. Finally letting go of something that's been very exhausting and tiring for you. For those of you, again, we'll dip back into that twin flame energy, okay? If you feel like you've been carrying the weight of that connection, or you awaken to it or in some way, and all of that energy has kind of been down on you, okay? Or you've just been seeing it through, you've been pushing along and chugging along, and for the sake of this connection, for some of y'all, I'm getting being committed to the lovers, right? Committed to the connection. I think there's aspects of that that are great, but then there's aspects of that that you're letting go of, right? Because if you're the only one putting the energy into it, then that's where that imbalance would be. Okay? If feeling attached to that connection, or feeling attached to even just that title or that energy is causing heartbreak here for you, let go. Let it go. Let it go. In the cycle. Put it to rest. Put it to sleep. Okay? Because truthfully, love shouldn't feel like that, right? But even in that type of community, or in those types of connections, right, it is tumultuous. It's a lot. Right? Because it's there to unearth or uproot all of that sadness, that pain within you. So again, for some of you, you might just be really triggered right now, and I do apologize for that, because I know that that whole journey and that thing can trigger a lot of people. And I don't mean to do that. But you know what that Three of Swords is. Yeah, you got the Queen of Cups. Take care of yourself first. You do have a pair here, though, so that's what I'm saying. It's like King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Okay? King of Cups, Queen of Cups. You do have a pair with the Lovers. But I feel like it's important at this stage or phase of the situation that you do take care of yourself, okay, here, Scorp Sag, and that you release and walk away from what might be stressing you out, and or what might be weighing heavy or wounding you at this time when it comes to this connection with this person. Mind you, if this is all internal, still same thing applies, okay? Try to allow your feminine energy to rest a little bit, kind of soothe itself, right? Step into your masculine vibration to find the strength and courage to make a decision to end a cycle here. Wheel of Fortune, the world, and justice. Okay? I think you've suffered enough here, Scorp Sag. Whether this is by your own hand, by staying in the energy, or again, dealing with other connections, it's you've suffered enough. You've carried it enough. You've transformed. Again, like I said, for some of you, you're embarking on this transformation right now. Okay? Last message here for what's going on with this earth element energy of stability here for Scorp Sag. Whoa. Yeah. Nine of Swords. Like I'm saying, for some of y'all, you might really identify with that twin flame whole journey thing. If it's stressing you out, if it's giving you sleepless nights, if it's causing more harm than good, than positive energy, let it go. Let it go. Right? If you truly believe in that, then no amount of letting go will ever separate the energy, right? Or you from this person, but you're carrying more than your fair share here, Ten of Wands. You're carrying way more than your fair share of the spiritual work, Hierophant, or the learning. Okay? And by walking away, Eight of Cups, releasing it, it allows this masculine energy to step up and do what they need to do, find the strength to balance it out, right? Bring this into justice. But if you're the one that's constantly, oh, I'll carry it all, I'll do it all, then what does your counterpart have to do if you're going to do it all? Okay, take a step back here, Scorp Sag, for those of you that resonate with that. Okay, don't stress yourself out. Stay focused on your healing. Take care of yourself. Again, find clarity. See the truth for what it is. Okay? See it for what it is, not what you want it to be. And I know that might sound a little harsh, okay? Especially, again, I understand that that journey is very sensitive, but with the world and justice and the Wheel of Fortune, it's like, it's not up to you to bring this cycle to a close. It's up to this Emperor, okay? It's up to this Emperor. And if you're the Emperor, then you know what you need to do, okay? Scorpio. All right, let's see what the highest outcome of all of this energy might be here for you, Scorpio, and then we'll see what you need to focus on moving forward. Thank you so much, Divine, for this beautiful energy here for Scorpio. What might be the highest outcome, and what does Scorpio-Sagittarius energies need to focus on? What might be the highest outcome, and what do they need to focus on? Change. Yeah, so something's going to change. Some of you, the change will be initiated when you 8 of Cups. Walk away, release it. Okay, transforming, allowing yourself to heal, allowing yourself to kind of refocus on you, okay? Not so much on this connection, not so much on what this person has to do and where they are at and all of that. Like, nah, don't rack your brain with all of that. But let them walk their path, you walk yours. Okay? And what's meant to be will always be. Tell me more. What else might be the highest outcome here of all of this energy for Scorpio Sagittarius? Release. Yeah, so in your highest good, it would be to release. Release and let this go so it can change. So you can change, so they can change. Let it go. Okay? What else might be the highest outcome of all of this energy here for Scorpio Sag, for this situation? Forgiveness. Ooh. For some of you, these messages might be centered around forgiveness. With this Emperor, they might want your forgiveness. Maybe they've become aware of how some sort of betrayal feels. So this would be a situation, yeah. If this is like a mirrored soul type of thing, this Emperor has gone through something that mirrored what they maybe allowed you to go through. And now that they know how it feels, it's like, okay, I get it now, right? Like I see what I have to put to an end. Like, okay, it woke them up. Okay, but you got to work on forgiveness, which at the end of the day is just acceptance of what is. You can't change the past. You can't go backwards. You can only move forwards here, Scorp Sag, okay? And I know I hear that. That's what this is. Oh, man, if I only would have did things differently. How did I even get, whatever the case may be, okay? If only they would have done. Don't worry about what they would have done. They didn't do it. And again, I don't mean to be crass and I don't mean to be harsh. I gotta say how I'm seeing it, okay? It didn't happen. They didn't do it. It maybe landed you in this 3 of Swords. You've gone through this transformation, but now this Emperor has to go through their 3 of Swords. And it's not about tit for tat. This is about balance. This is about justice. Okay? Sometimes people don't learn until they experience what they put other people through. That's what it feels like. Okay. What does Scorpio Sagittarius have to focus on when it comes to this situation? Blessings. Absolutely. Focus on your blessings, okay? And I do feel like even though, right, this energy could be a little chaotic, right? Or a little heavy, a little painful, especially with Pluto being here. As much as it was to carry, right, as exhausted as you may be, you definitely learned a lot. You definitely gained a lot of knowledge, okay? So that is a blessing in and of itself, right? I always like to challenge y'all to look at that 3 of Swords as a blessing because you learn a lot from pain. You learn a lot from betrayal. That had you not had these 3 swords, this 3 of Swords experience, right? You would still be operating in a different mindset. Pain changes your brain. It changes the way you think. It changes your perception. Change. That's what happened. Okay, so for a lot of you, you've already transformed through this, and now it's like, okay, I've done the work. Now I'm ready to let it go, release, and forgive the situation. Others of you, this might be a little fresh. Okay, so just take it how it resonates, but focus on your blessings. Focus on your blessings. You have so many of them. The Ace of Swords in and of itself is a blessing, right? Clarity, the truth. What else does Scorpio Sag need to focus on when it comes to this situation and this energy? What do they need to focus on? Okay, that's a lot. Hold on. What else does Scorpio Sagittarius need to focus on? Solitude. And again, I know that might be hard to hear, especially if we're dealing with, you know, soul connections here with the moon and the lovers. And then you got wonders. There's so many blessings that surround you here, Scorp Sag. There's so many blessings that you alone can see. For some of y'all that are like within, kind of not, I mean, what am I trying to say with that solitude energy? It might even be a blessing to be in solitude here, and you might not see that, especially with the Three of Swords, especially if that's fresh for you, right? You might not see the blessing in not being able to be with this person or having to walk away from this person and go off on your own or do something solo here. But again, it's going to open up a world of wonders here for you. Forgiveness will do wonders for you as well. Let it go. And again, I say that as easy as I can sitting here, but doing the work is a whole nother story. Trust me when I tell you that forgiveness, especially after this, yikes. That takes a lot of strength, a lot of courage, a lot of strength. It does. It is not easy. It's not easy, but you know what, Scorp Sag, you can do it. You'll see it through. Don't worry about it. Continue to heal. Don't worry about what's to come ahead of you. Just stay in the moment. Keep doing the work to release. Keep doing the transformation process you feel called to do. And stay focused on your blessings. Try to let that Sagittarius energy keep you in an optimistic mindset about this, right? What's the silver lining? What did you learn? What have you experienced? What do you now know that you didn't know before? Okay. All right, Scorp Sag. I am sending you all so much love, okay? A lot of strength, a lot of courage, and most importantly, peace, okay? Because I know you'll need that, especially dealing with all of this energy. And I hope it finds you, okay? I hope it finds you when you need it the most. And definitely let me know in the comment section below what resonated with you from this reading. If you did connect with this or this felt like it was talking to you, speaking to you in any sort of way, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Follow me on Instagram, Cusp of Roses, okay? And make sure you also check out my memberships if you're interested in any of that exclusive content. Make sure you sign up, all right? Scorp Sag, sending you, again, so much love. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Namaste.